Electric City sales. Schenectady is starting to sell off homes it seized for delinquent taxes. It's part of a process to rehab buildings that are bringing some neighborhoods down and stiffing the city out of tax money. Tonight, city leaders tell us that those same lousy owners won't be coming back. Matt Markham is live in the newsroom now with more on that story. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Greg. The City Council, spent months looking over applications from potential buyers, and it went with 5 last night. It says it will continue a careful review process for about 40 more properties in the short term. Many of them are run down and let go by landlords not in town.
Maintain them, not just patch them up, but do some significant restoration work to bring the houses up to code and make them maybe the nicest houses on the street.
Right now, neighbors might like to forget them, but the city is leaning on 5 properties to begin a successful sell-off. The highest bidder may not always get the key.
A good bid is something that we're looking for, but owner-occupied is key, and the ability to invest the amount of money that's needed in some of these houses.
These first 5 to go went to local people and one buyer from out of town who plans to relocate. An absentee landlord could buy one of these houses, but the Corporation Counsel and the city will hold them accountable.
Depending on the amount of work that needs to be done, they have a certain amount of time period to bring it to code. And in the beginning, we say, here's a list of the things that need to be done. If you do that, then you will get your certificate of occupancy so that the property can be used.
Though Schenectady wants families to take pride in their homes, it does not rule out taking them back. You'll recall one man's steep fine handed down last week for code violations at his rental for holes in the walls and garbage all over the place. If multiple parties bid on a property, regardless of price, says the city, preference will be given to somebody local.
If the person buys it and just throws a coat of paint on it and decides to rent it, we can take it back. And so we're not going to tolerate somebody looking to make a quick buck.
That's what they say. The prices for some of these homes are lower than the market value to account for the money buyers should be investing to bring the buildings up to code. Some of them are beyond repair, too, and in those cases, sometimes because of fires, those houses will be slated to be torn down, and there are about 100 of those, Greg.
Could be some good bargains out there. Now, the city ended up with these properties because owners wouldn't pay their taxes. Is the city getting some of that money back through the sales? That's the question.
Yeah, just on the 5 properties that were sold so far, close to $100,000. That includes a lot of commercial business as well. All of those were sold for about $100,000. That's just about what was owed in taxes. So not every transaction, though, is going to recoup everything lost. But the city is being realistic about that. They say this is at least a good start.
The start it is, but you're done now, so thank you very much. Matt Markham live in the newsroom.